looking for a road win here against the Chicago Bulls. As we get things started, who on the Wizards do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
Here's a guy in Marcin Gortat that can force you to watch him play because he is an impactful player at both ends of the floor. You know his pick and roll ability. Good hands, good finisher. But people forget this guy is a guy who will rebound in traffic and who can protect the rim. This is a legitimate top 10 center in the NBA.
Jeff, John Wall always had the talent, but now he's a pro and a leader with Washington.
He really is. Listen, it was not easy for John Wall. He came into a horrifically bad team, and he persevered through some tough times. And those tough times have made him stronger as a player and as a leader.
Rose fires away from downtown, and Derrick Rose with the three-pointer. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great looking shot.
Porter against Mirotic. Wall on the drive, scores. Nice move.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Tries the reverse layup, and Pau Gasol with a nice play.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Wall against Rose. Fires for two. That shot won't go. At the rim, flips that one in.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
We were talking about John Wall earlier, Jeff, and how he's handled his critics. Now, he deserved some of that criticism earlier in his career, but it also motivated him.
If it's just the Twitterazzi of the world out there criticizing you, pay it no mind. You can't have too many voices in your head and play big-time NBA basketball. You got to know who to listen to and who to tune out.
The assist from
Wall into the front court.
Jimmy Butler.
Dudley against Gibson. Nobody near him. Takes the three. Gibson, the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Lets it go. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
Dudley from downtown. The Wizards with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Gortat unable to flip it in.
Hey, you're not a one-man team. You've got to spread the ball around so that you can get better shots than that. A coach cannot stand for those type of shots.
Jeff, we saw glimpses of Derrick Rose last year when he was healthy. He is still one of the special players in the NBA.
There's no question. The combination of strength and speed. He has got unique talent that doesn't come along very often. And when he's able to knock this rust off that's accumulated over the last few years due to injury, and he can get back to that consistent, efficient play that we've grown accustomed to, he's certainly an elite point guard.
Dudley's looking to operate from down low. Wall on the drive. Gets it to go.
Oh, look at the use of the body to create the space to get the ball up and in the basket. Nice job.
Gibson from downtown. No one near him. Misses it, and the lead still in single figures.
That's not a stop. That's just a miss. The other team, wide open shot, not good enough defensively, especially when you're trying to set a tone going forward in the first half.
Fires away for two.
And the defense gives up another easy basket. Jeff, they need a timeout, right?
This is shocking right here, that they have not broken the momentum by calling a timeout. This is what the weapon of the timeout is supposed to be used for if you're a coach. Break the momentum.
And Derrick Rose with the bucket.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Curling in. Two defenders, and he gets the shot off. Can't get it to go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
And we have a substitution here.
Number 13, Joakim Noah.
Good to see Joakim Noah healthy, Jeff. I know he's the type of player you would have loved to have coached.
Intensity defensively, great passing big. He's never going to put up big scoring numbers, Mike, but he helps you play the game well together at both ends of the floor. Again, it comes back to health. If he's healthy, he's a big-time player for the Chicago Bulls.
Gortat for two, shoots away. Good finish inside. He's averaging 13 points per game this season. To the basket, flips counted, and the foul. Blocking called against Dudley. And Pau Gasol will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Chicago's leading Washington by a score of 21-10. Wall against Rose. Beats his man to the basket. An easy layup, and it won't go.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Both coaches going to the bench right now and making some changes.
Entering the game for the Bulls. Number 3, Doug McDermott.
The Bulls are talented. The Bulls are tough, Jeff. But the Bulls have not been healthy. As always, that's the key for this team.
Absolutely, Mike. Health is imperative for every team, but particularly for the Chicago Bulls. And it starts with Derrick Rose. And then Joe Noah, battling through some knee problems the last couple years. If he's back to quarterback their defense and Rose is also healthy, they've got a chance to win the Eastern Conference.
Out of bounds. It'll be Wizards ball. Wall. Noah the rebound. Gasol. It's good. 16-point lead for Chicago.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Puts it up. That won't go.
Washington's not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
That's going to be a quick 20-second timeout.
Your job as a coach is try to keep the game close. Here, they just totally mismanaged their timeout by allowing their opponent to go on this huge run and then calling the timeout. Why call a timeout now? The game is basically over. You've allowed the lead to balloon.
Jeff, the Bulls, you know, are going to be right there fighting night in and night out. If Derrick Rose stays healthy, they certainly have a chance to compete for a championship, don't they?
Absolutely. The Eastern Conference is wide open. It really is. And Derrick Rose, we can forget, Mike, how good he was pre-knee injuries. The Bulls, with their talent level, they have a chance.
McDermott fires, and Doug McDermott with a two-pointer.
2 points.
Chicago's leading Washington by a score of 30-10. Sessions against Rose. The Wizards with the offensive rebound for another possession. Nene shot off target.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Puts it up from downtown. Noah the rebound. Rose for three. Rebounded by Nene. To the rim. The Wizards with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Gets inside. Nice adjustment. And Tony Snell with the bucket.
When you see these type of plays in slow motion, only then do you realize how graceful and athletic they are.
Sessions is denied. And that's out of bounds off the backboard. Time for some lineup changes now from both clubs.
Number 5, Bobby Portis. Into the game for the Wizards. Number 1, Jared Dudley.
Nene on the drive. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. The Wizards with control on the rebound. Another miss. And no scoring for now over 4 minutes. Noah for two. Lets it go. It's good. And Joakim Noah with 5 points. Sessions into the front court. Curls in. Gets to the rim. That won't go. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. To the rim. That's a 2.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
You know, Jeff, earlier you talked about Noah's passing ability. He broke the Bulls franchise record. Most assists in a game by a center, 14. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you really think about it, 14 assists by an NBA center, it's an incredible accomplishment.
You're right. It's a unique ability for a guy to be a point guard skill-wise from the center position. Think about his ability to defend, rebound, and pass. You just don't find those all in conjunction usually.
Dudley against McDermott. Gets past the defender. Driving baseline. Can't get the layup to fall. Goes to the goal.
It's happened over and over again tonight. Missing shots at the basket area.
Knocks it down. That's his first shot of the night.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Finds a space and takes the wide open 3. Sessions the rebound. Sessions fires away for 2.